Good morning, Soul Warriors. Happy 2020. I wanted to jump on here really quick. Last night, if you didn't see the video, go back and watch it, where I told you not to focus on resolutions for the new year, but to instead choose one feeling, one emotion that you wanted to have throughout 2020 and make that your focus, because the core emotion is the actual thing that's underneath everything. All these things that we always come up with that we want to manifest are just things to try to get us to that emotion. So a lot of you picked emotions, and I actually had 2 calls with people this morning, and I'm finding people are being overwhelmed, spinning out a little bit, and already feeling like a failure. So I thought I'd jump on and tell you what the true key is to really knocking this out and manifesting that word that you chose. And if not, it's not too late to choose a new word, or you can choose multiple words. But I suggest at least this year to stick with one, maybe layer on another if you're feeling pretty good about it a few months in. But the key to this is how you hold the word. And the reason that a lot of your resolutions are failing is because you're like, oh, I got to get to the gym. I got to get to the gym. I got to get to the gym. I got to eat healthy. I got to go to bed early. And you hold really tight to whatever that resolution is. So I'm finding that you're applying the same things to this word. So I asked if I could share, and they both said I could. One's word was fun and one was balance. And one woke up to a bunch of BS going on in her life, and none of it was fun. And of course, everyone calls her, and she jumped in and started, being the fixer and the supporter and doing all the things. And it wasn't fun for her. It was like, this has nothing to do with me. It's not my shit. And so she failed like, morning one that she already failed. The other one was about balance. And she woke up and some shit was going on. I'm lucky I've had a pretty peaceful, nice morning so far, which was good because I made the fun person laugh, and I felt like the person with balance was able to get back there by the end of our call. So that felt really good this morning. But what I found, okay, so they're holding too tight, and let me give you a really good explanation of what that feels like so that you understand it. So you know how when somebody hands you a newborn baby or maybe a tiny kitten or a puppy, how you hold it and you make sure you're holding it like super secure, but not tight. So like you're suffocating or squishing or breaking the baby or the kitten. And maybe you're not a baby or kitten person. So imagine like a beautiful flower that's in full bloom that you're holding in your hand, probably hands, you're probably cupping it, or a beautiful like delicate work of art, whatever that is. That's something that would be like important to preserve, and so you're holding it really tight. I mean, not really tight, sorry, really securely, but not tight. If you get my meaning behind that. So with the word, I want you to become more of an observer about it. Like mine was freedom. So is that freedom to me? Is that fun to you? Is that balance to you? And if not, how can I possibly adjust? Or if not, I'm just curious why that doesn't feel like I can be in balance during that. Or how can I create fun in that? This approach it with curiosity, approach it with observation. A lot of you went through the 28 days to peace with me, and peace was my word last year. And I had been working on peace for years around these topics and always falling short. And it was starting to piss me the fuck off because I was doing the work and I didn't understand why that peace was not manifesting for me. And then a really amazing woman, her name is Sue, she passed away last year. And she came to me. And she said, I've been witnessing you, I've been watching you, been supporting you, from the fringe. And I'm seeing you're not quite getting it. And I can tell you it's because you're holding it too damn tight. Like when I go in on doing my work, I'm all fucking in and I'm all on it and I'm all over it and I'm going to get it done. Because that's how I am. A lot of people are really hands off with it. Like, it's kind of big and scary. And others of us are like, yeah, I'm going to do the same. So whichever you are, either you're hands off and you're not holding it all, or you're in it and you're too in it. You're too right on top of it. So it doesn't have room to breathe. Using peace as an example for me, like peace isn't something. She told me, don't try to frame it. Don't try to, put a process around peace. Don't try to put it in a box, because box isn't freedom. A frame isn't fun. A frame isn't freedom. A frame is not any of those things. There has to be a free-flowing nature where you're like flowing in and out of things so that you can maintain your balance, maintain your integrity, maintain your fun, maintain your freedom, maintain your peace. So I need you to hold it, but not crush it. I mean, I want you to crush it like you're going to do it, and at the end of the year, you're going to feel that feeling that you're looking for. It's going to flit in and out throughout the year, and it should be really solid by the end of the year. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with it, I just want you to picture whatever that works for you, the baby, the puppy, the kitten, the flower, the work of art. And I want you to hold it like that. I want you to hold it secure. It's fucking important to you, so I want you to keep it present. Like if you had a newborn baby, you're not just going to like pay attention to it for a minute and then forget it even exists and not care for it. So that word needs to stay present for you. But again, you're not going to crush it. You're not going to suffocate it. You're going to nurture it. So take a step back. Going all in doesn't mean being all over the word. It means backing off to that feeling and allowing the feeling to flow in and flow out and take over your psyche and take root here. That, wow, I'm observing, that crow flying by me. Oh, now there's 3 crows flying by me right now. Really significant for me. Or I'm observing that beautiful tree over there. How does that fit into my freedom? How does that feel free to me? So use everything around you just to kind of observe how that word is showing up for you. If you notice from my 28 Days of Peace, if you didn't catch it, it's on YouTube, it's here on the Facebook channel, it's on IGTV. So go check it out. Maybe you could take your word, go through my 28 Days to Peace videos for the next 28 days, and use that as a template. But basically what I did is each day is I made sure peace was present for me. And I journaled at the end of the day everything that came up to me that looked like peace, felt like peace. Just to keep reminding myself and just to keep anchoring those peaceful things into me. And if you notice in my 28 days, I wasn't about like peace, 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 peace all the time because I loosened up around it. And sometimes money stuff came up and I realized, oh, okay, so there's not some peace found around some of these financial things. I'm holding on to that too tight. Or I have some old beliefs that I'm just not allowing to reprogram and shift for myself. Some of the days it was about self-care that came up. And I was like, what the hell? None of this has to do with peace. But it really did. It helped me find my balance, my inner peace. So don't judge what comes up. And if it doesn't seem like it's associated with your word, it is somehow. It's either something teaching you, showing you, or it's something totally off base for you to say, hell no, that's not my peace, that's not my fun, that's not my balance, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to make this different choice, or I'm going to finish this up right now, and then I'm going to go do me. So all about your choices, all about your observations, and all about how to hold, but not hold tight. And I had posted over in the Know For Yourself group, if you're in there, about how we all love to freaking control things. And control ends up stagnating the energy. Because what we usually tend to control is all the stuff around us. Trying to make it feel safe and comfortable and predictable so that we can be okay. But 2020, I really want you to embrace risks. Even micro risks. It doesn't have to be some big giant thing. Little micro things of you just stepping out a little bit more. Because those micro risks loosen up that energy and allow it to flow and allow new things to come in. And if you really truly want this word to manifest, you have to allow. And a lot of times we're like, what the fuck does allow look like? It looks like just chill out on it a little bit. It's present. It's important. Just like a relationship. You love. You put that love out, you support when you can, but you still allow that person space to breathe and be all of them. And hopefully if you're in a decent relationship, they're allowing that back to you. So yeah, there's tons of different examples about how to do this in a very healthy, very productive way. And don't overjudge and overdefine like what freedom means to me, what peace means to you, what, fun or balance looks like to you. It's going to probably look and feel like something totally different by the end of the year, and it will be fucking amazing. We are very limited on our perceptions based on our experiences of what that word feels like and should feel like to us. A lot of times that we associate it with an experience or with a person. And that's another way that we get like way off the trail. So hold it with care. Picture whatever that thing is, like your word is like printed on the baby's t-shirt or on the, the puppy or kitty's collar. and hold that word with care, love, presence, but allow it to just be it, the beauty of what it is, and allow that to take hold and root in you. Okay, I hope that helped. If you're feeling any of those things like overwhelm, spinning out, like a failure, hit Wolf and I up. We are here to serve you. So, get in our DMs, send us an inbox, email, like whatever, send us a video, and let us know where you're at. I mean, good, bad, otherwise, what you need help with, what you need support, or if you just want to simply, like, please watch this, I just need to be witnessed, because you need to get it out. Somebody that's not going to judge you, somebody that believes in you and has no like vested interest for themselves. I mean, we just want to see you win. We want to see you, and winning, I mean, like, be happy, be really fulfilled in your life. That's what we're here for. So please, please, please utilize us, and I will I'm just going to hold each of you. I know a lot of your words. I've been getting different messages and stuff about it. So I'm just going to hold all those words all around you, just swirling with ease and looseness and security and risk. There is security and risk too. I said that to somebody and they're like, how the hell is risk secure? That's why it's called risk. But risk brings the change that you're looking for. So it gets you out of that stuck place. So it's security in that you're actually moving out of the place that you don't want to be anymore. All right, so that's my message. Hit us up if you need us. Much love to every single one of you, and make today amazing. Thank you. Love you.